The Senate began debate on voting rights legislation Tuesday for the first time this Congress, inching toward putting every member of the chamber on the record about where they stand on the issue. But the legislation is almost certain to die, perhaps as early as Wednesday. The bills Democrats want to pass, the John R. Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act and the Freedom to Vote Act, will fall short of receiving the 60-vote threshold needed to end debate, and Democrats lack the unanimous support required in their caucus to change the rules to lower the supermajority. Said on the Senate floor. But I want to be clear, when this chamber confronts a question this important, one so vital to our country, so vital to our ideals, so vital to the future of our democracy, you don't slide it off the table and say never mind, he said. Win, lose or draw, members of this chamber were elected to debate and to vote, especially on an issue as vital to the beating heart of our democracy as voting rights. Schumer earlier this month committed to taking up voting rights and rules changes by Monday's Martin Luther King Jr. Day holiday, though he ultimately pushed that timeframe back due to concerns of a winter storm over the weekend, and though the effort appears all but doomed, voting rights activists said they agree with Schumer's approach to hold the vote, highlighting the importance of the American people seeing for themselves where each member stands. Democratic Senators Joe Manchin III of West Virginia and Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona have made clear they oppose abandoning the filibuster rule to pass voting rights legislation, even though they support the legislation's goals. Now other moderate Democrats who may privately agree with Manchin and Sinema will have to determine which side they'll align with when they vote. Much has been made about Senator Manchin and Senator Sinema, said the Reverend Leah Daughtry, former chief executive of the Democratic National Committee and campaign manager of the Fighting for Our Vote coalition. Are they the only two that are opposing? We need to know. So this is the time for Democratic senators and Republican senators to go to the floor and make their positions known. The American people deserve to know.